Greetings everyone, Stitch Dobby here. I decided to do a review about the episode Marks of Effort. I was requested by someone else to do this episode, and I just watched it, and it was actually not that bad. Especially this episode was more focused on Kurimar Crusaders. Well, the previous episodes were Kurimar Crusaders, well, not what I expect from this part. But to see all their efforts to be students at Wallace Friendship School. Well, I can understand their passion for being a school learning more about friendship. But consider from that, they only know so much about friendship and helping others. They even had this camp to help other fellows and calls to get their cutie marks. So I can understand what Twilight means that they don't have to be at her school since they already know so much about friendship. So why would they able to go there? So I can understand from point of view from Twilight that since the CMC already know so much about friendship and they ever to try to their efforts to make that the main six to believe that they are have to go to school, and especially from point of view from Alpha Blue, making that she makes everything that his sister to make her to go to school, but her plan failed. And even all this time they tried to make, even what seemed Sweetie Belle tried to make Rarity to make her go to school as well. Well, I can understand that Sweetie Belle was in her part of that, well, almost like selfish. I don't know how to say the better word, but it was like almost like selfish. Interrupting Rarity's work at her boutique to make, well, anything she did want to make it. I can even understand why the two Marcus Crusaders won't even go to school. Sure, it might be much funnier from the Miss Jolie's classes that they have. Baking, learning about all kinds of different ways from Miss Jolie's school. But to used to see all their efforts to make it being part of that new school, well, I guess can consider they are willing to try to anything to be part of that new school. But all their efforts paid out in meaningless. Even the part where they played to be not to be friends anymore in front of Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. Well, to be honest, I have no idea if that even was going to work. But when they introduced another character, Cozy Glow, I was not even expect to see a pony with that one. Well, she was actually not that well. When I first saw a little bit about her, this like evil smile, or well, when she smiled a little bit, I thought, could that be Queen Chrysalis in disguise? Could she have been managed to infiltrate Twilight School to learn about friendship and meant that even not to be reformed, but had to study her enemy even more closer and learn more about friendship so she can use that against the main six or even Starlight in the future. But it turns out Cozy Glow it isn't Chrysalis. But when I saw it, I first believed that it was Chrysalis in a disguise. And I was very curious, could that be Chrysalis? Since the last episode in the Mean Six, she was easily defeated by the evil cops. So I thought, could she be returned in this episode to be a disguise as Cozy Glow? But my theory turns out to be incorrect, which I am glad for, really. Even even Chrysalis is still the potential evil still out there, the villain to be considered as a threat, but as a minor threat. But still, but to see that Kunomar Crusaders helping Cozy Glow all the efforts to make her to fail to succeed the test that Twilight has ended the week. All seeing first that their efforts to learning about true friendship, especially about being honest, loyal, generosity, and laughter from all the basic outer elements of harmony. But who knows what will happen? At some point of this, in my point of view, I can stand their efforts to teach Cozy Glow all about the basic French about friendship, and especially those pillar stones of friendship: loyalty, honest, laughter, and, well, especially those elements. But the most of this episode was when she was actually failing on purpose. I thought that maybe when she said that she failed, even she has studied so much work on this, I thought maybe could she have failed because that she even over in most of the people has studied so hard in for a test often forgotten the answers. So I thought maybe that could be the same thing for her. Even she has studied for days with the Kunomar Crusaders about to learn true about friendship, the most the pillars of basic of friendship, and even to understand how to learn to help others, and especially when she helped Bon Bon on the market with the helmet to her cactus. That is the basic of true of help. But what was the purpose for her to fail? Before it was revealed why she failed this on purpose. But then she realized all the efforts that she made herself to fail this test on purpose, so Twilight couldn't accept, so allow the Kunomar Crusaders to be part of the school. And I can understand from Cozy Glow's point of view that she wanted to help her friends to be part of school so they all can be part of it. But I can understand that she wanted to be part of this school as well, even she failed by her that. If she had even told, if she hasn't even told about this to Starlight, the Kunomar Crusaders would never been able to get their diplomacy and even to be realized why she even been told why that Cozy Glow made this on purpose. When I first thought, especially when the Kunomar Crusaders at the beginning of the episode seeing all of their efforts to be part of it, I mean that is just wow. But see all the efforts just to make their work, the passion to be part of the new school. It is efforts, but is honorable. But trying to help Cozy Glow to know almost the basic learn about the basic of the foundation of true friendship is very much truthful. But at the same time, but when she tried to make this effort not to win, not win, but to lose, not to fail the test, it is, well, how would I say it, not so well from that point of view. But I'm glad that she realized that her attempt that she wanted to that he told the truth to Twilight and the others about this. So, what will I give this episode or this rating? Well, I will give it as a C plus at the most. It was not that bad, but it was actually kind of entertainment to see all their works to help Cozy Glow to be part of the new school and learning about true friendship. And even to see the Kingdom Hearts Saints to be part of the staff. So the big question is then, since they became tutors of the new school, will they still be part of at Shelley School as well? Well, I think they should, because they're still in the elementary age, I believe. But still, this episode, even if it was not that good, but it's still one of it has some very great moments in it. And especially to see that Big Mac was trying to buy some apples and found nothing. But all the work to be part of the school and their efforts to be part of it as students is honorable. Just they wanted to be part of the more excited. They think that Charlie's studies are boring and but I think this was actually good. But even to see that Big Mac was part of this episode, even he was not speaking much, and especially when he was trying to buy some apples and found no apples. But then he seen that Apple and Cozy Glow had already taken care of that, so he can spend some more time with Sugar Bell. I know this episode not be probably will not be one of my favorites in this season, but still, it's worth to see more over and over. It is actually had these great moments in it. So I would like to hear what you all think about this episode. If you had any personal moments in it, and what you think it was that. If you could think or thought that Cozy Glow could be Chrysalis in disguise or anything. I would like to hear what you think about this episode. When it has everyone, this is Switch Double over and out.